The purpose of the educational system is to educate us on logic, math, and literature. As it turns out, some schools excel at it. Even when they do a fantastic job, they fail to impart the useful personal finance skills that responsible individuals require. I've heard arguments for more personal finance education in schools. I'm still debating my position on that issue, mostly because I believe that financial literacy is one thing, but having a personal finance attitude is quite another, and it's practically a requirement for being financially astute as an adult. Although there is some truth to each of these descriptions, they don't fully capture the essence of what money is in its most basic form. When you stop to think about it, money is a symbol of value. What is money? Let's say that 1,000 years ago, you were trading rice for cattle. Depending on how much you value the rice against the cattle, you would make the exchange. In a way, that's what money is. The market is influenced by supply and demand, of course. For instance, stores ran out of eggs during the poultry crisis that occurred in the UK a few months ago. Because there was a great demand for eggs and a lack of eggs on the market, the value of eggs increased for consumers, which raised the price of eggs. Naturally though, since we are discussing this topic online, there are many con artists out there who are skilled marketers and will convince you that a particular item is worth far more than it is. The production versus consumption equation is the next thing we are not taught in school. Produced output is seen by economists as being equivalent to your income. Therefore, your income is determined by your output, and your consumption is whatever you buy with that money. You essentially save money when you spend less than you produce, and you may use that money to increase your income. Put it away for a rainy day, etc. We should be aware that the difference between our production and consumption determines our wealth. We don't end up with any savings in our account when we generate a lot, but end up using even more. Since it's simpler to reduce your expenditure, many personal financial experts concentrate on the consuming side of things. Many business gurus will tell you that you will become wealthy if you earn more money and generate more. One or the other is not the case. Earning more money and controlling your consumption are both necessary. The more you earn and use less, the larger your savings pot will be, allowing you to invest for the future or save for emergencies. However, even earning $100,000, $200,000, or $1 million won't matter if you aren't conscious of how you spend your money, since you will still spend it all. This explains why so many famous people are broke. Indeed, celebrities frequently make poor financial decisions. Therefore, earning more money is just insufficient. Spending less is insufficient. It's how the two are balanced. For instance, you are not truly acting on what makes you happy if you discover that you purchased this pricey perfume or purse because all of your friends owned it. Don't judge, but I was that person once. I used to purchase pricey handbags since all of my friends owned them, but now that I have them all, I don't want to spend any more money on new ones. But then I saw that was not what was making me happy. The 10-pound incense sticks that no one else can smell are what truly makes me happy. Yet I'll still light them and sit in my room to savor the aroma. You are conscious of your consumption in that way. You don't just buy to satisfy other people or stay up to date with other people. You decide to spend your money on things that are truly important to you. This relates to the idea that even if you don't appreciate money, it nevertheless represents value. You shouldn't feel bad about spending a lot of money on something you truly desire if you truly value it. Of course, if you can afford it, and affordability is a separate matter entirely. Knowing what makes you happy now and in the future, as well as your affordability, consumption, and spending patterns. Which life values are most important to you? Truly assist you in determining your consumption equation. The next thing that schools don't teach us is how to produce by following your leverage. Indeed, we learn a lot of technical skills in school that we can use in the profession and make good money with. Additionally, I have earned a substantial income by offering my programming, data analytics, analysis, and other services. But the only one who can determine your particular leverage is you. It is not data. It is not code. It is not marketing. and it is not math. There is only one way that you do it, and that is the one that you wish to adhere to. Consider the most well-known YouTubers, such as MKBHD, Mr. Who's the Boss, Mr. Beast, or Nisha, who is one of my personal favorites. They have all become producers and contributed their own special personal leverage to the internet. The next thing that schools don't teach us is about generational wealth. There is a wealth of information available on the internet on tax-saving strategies, as well as which states and countries you should relocate to reduce your taxes. What kind of real estate do you wish to purchase to reduce your taxes? For what purpose are you saving money? Is it for the next generation to inherit? Additionally, if you say yes, the next generation may not even require your financial assistance. I become quite concerned when I consider the whole strategy of shifting your money abroad to avoid paying taxes in a tax haven, or avoiding inheritance tax. Because first of all, you are giving your money to people whose objectives you do not know. Even with the greatest of intentions, you can't tell how long they'll live, or whether the business will endure. Second, you have no idea how the regulations will evolve over your life or the lives of your children, nor do you know if your money will ultimately prove to be a problem or an asset to them. This amount of money could end up being quite restrictive for your children in ways you aren't even aware of right now, whether they wish to migrate to their ideal location or stay in the country where they already reside. Prepare the future generation to create their wealth in their manner. The only thing that is certain in a geopolitical environment that is constantly changing is that you should invest in your education as well as that of your children. This will ensure that they grow up to be capable adults who can find themselves on their own and not rely on their parents' inheritance. If you enjoyed this story, don't forget to like, subscribe for more updates, and drop a comment with your thoughts below. We'd love to hear from you.